You don't actually want her to obsess over you. You just want to matter. You want to feel chosen, wanted, missed. Maybe she stopped texting the way she used to. Maybe you're watching her post online, smiling, living, and you're sitting there wondering, Belle, why wasn't I enough? Because when someone pulls away, it doesn't just bruise your ego. It shakes your identity. You start thinking yourself questions you never wanted to ask. You start thinking, if I could just make her want me more, if I could just make her obsessed, I wouldn't feel this small. You're human. But what if I told you, the fastest way to make someone obsess over you has nothing to do with making them at all. When someone leaves or loses interest, your brain goes into survival mode. Love isn't just emotional, it's chemical. When she was close, your brain released dopamine, oxytocin, comfort, reward with then. Suddenly, it's gone. Your brain doesn't say, oh well. It says, get it back. That's why you replay conversations, why you check her profile, why you imagine her missing you. You're not weak. You're withdrawing. And here's the hard truth. The more you chase someone emotionally, the less valuable you feel. And people don't obsess over what is chasing them. They obsess over what feels rare, grounded, unmoved. Obsession is not created by pressure. It's created by emotional gravity. If you truly want someone to think about you constantly, stop trying to be unforgettable. Become unavailable to disrespect. That's the shift. Not cold. Not toxic. Not manipulative. Unavailable to behavior that lowers your value. That lowers your value. When you stop over-explaining. When you stop begging for reassurance. When you stop begging for reassurance, something changes. Your energy stabilizes. And here's something most people don't understand. Attraction deepens in space when someone feels they can fully predict you, control you, or access you anytime. The mystery dies. Not because you're boring, but because you're always there. The fastest way to make any woman, obsessedest way to make any woman obsess over you, is to become deeply obsessed with your own direction, your peace, your discipline, your growth. People are drawn to those who are moving forward, not waiting at the door. Let's make this practical. No games, no tricks. Just strength. 1. Regain emotional control. Before you try to attract anyone, stabilize yourself. Stop reacting instantly to messages. Stop double texting. Stop checking your phone every 5 minutes. Not to manipulate, but to train your nervous system. Calm energy is powerful. When you respond slowly and intentionally, you signal self-respect. And self-respect is magnetic. 2. Improve something visible. You don't need a full transformation, but change something tangible, your fitness, your style, your posture, your daily routine. Not for her, for you. Because when you improve visibly, you feel it internally, and confidence that is built, not faked, creates quiet intensity. People obsess over the man who looks like he's leveling up without asking for permission. 3. Stop oversharing your availability. Don't announce your loneliness. Don't broadcast your waiting. Live. Go out. Travel locally. Spend time with friends. Learn something new. Not to make her jealous, but because a full life makes you emotionally scarce. And scarcity increases perceived value. When someone senses you're building a world they may not fully access, they lean in. 4. Master detachment without bitterness. This is the hardest part. You must want her. Weso. But not need her. Neediness repels. Desire attracts. There's a difference. Needing says, I am incomplete without you. Desire says, I enjoy you, but I am whole. Women don't obsess over men who cling. They obsess over men who can walk away calmly. If they're not respected, that quiet power creates tension. Healthy tension. 5. Focus on your mission. Nothing is more attractive than direction. Not money. Not muscles. Direction. When you wake up with purpose. Career goals, creative goals, personal standards. Your energy shifts. You stop orbiting her world. You build your own. And here's the paradox. When you no longer need her attention to feel valuable, your presence becomes heavier, stronger, memorable. But let me tell you something even more important. If you have to engineer obsession, it's not alignment. Real connection doesn't require tactics. It requires polarity and self-worth. The fastest way to make any woman obsess over you is to become the version of yourself that doesn't obsess over you, is to become the version of yourself that doesn't obsess over anyone. Grounded, disciplined. When you walk into a room and you're not scanning for validation, people feel it. When you speak slowly, when you hold eye contact calmly, when you don't rush to fill silence, you create space. And in that space, curiosity grows. Mystery starts with self-control. Some women will never obsess over you, no matter how much you improve. And that's okay. You are not meant to be universally desired. You are not meant to be universally desired. You are meant to be deeply desired by the right person. Chasing obsession from the wrong person keeps you stuck. Becoming powerful within yourself pulls the right one closer. Listen carefully. You don't need to make anyone obsessed with you. You need to become so centered, so emotionally stable. So emotionally stable, so committed to your growth, that losing you feels like a mistake. But because you outgrew small dynamics, let them wander. Let them notice your chaos and the presence of your calm. The fastest way to make someone obsess over you is to stop trying to control their mind and start mastering your own. This is not about manipulation. It's about evolution. And you are in the healing phase.